pan is beautiful and full of love. Super satisfying dish, cauliflower fried rice, keto friendly. Hello and welcome to another Keto Chef Show. My name is Guy and I lost 25 kilo, over 25 kilo, just like this, in under a few months using the keto diet. And I want to inspire you, yes you right there. Inspire you to try the keto diet for yourself and see how you go with it. Today on the show, it's one of the most special recipes that I have. I just love fried rice, but because I'm keto, I cannot have fried rice. So my take on it is cauliflower fried rice, which is super yummy. I'm using a lot of ingredients in this recipe because I really want to make it super tasty and satisfying to eat. The ingredients that I have are obviously cauliflower, onion, green beans, mushroom, so this mushroom, the long one, I don't remember the name of it, garlic, mustard green, which is super yummy, spring onion, pork mince, pork fat, which I'll show you how I'm using the pork fat in the end of the dish just to make it crispy, peanuts, and then I'm seasoning it with obviously salt and pepper and some smoked paprika, cumin, and turmeric. And I'm using one egg as its fried rice. So let's get started. I'll start to cut the ingredients. First I'll start with the cauliflower and then I'll move up. You don't need much quantity from each ingredients because it's going to be a lot of ingredients. So I'll just take a little bit of cauliflower and I'm just going to cut it really fine, as fine as I can. Now with this recipe, I won't put the cauliflower in the blender because it's just going to make it very soggy. So I want to leave it just like this, nice and dry. I cannot stress this enough, guys. When you start this keto diet, you want to make sure, first of all, learn how to cook and make sure your food is really tasty. So you can be really satisfying and your crave, it's I guess to satisfy your crave for carbs and sugar. Alright, so we have the cauliflower, I put it here. And now we have the mushroom. Mushroom also cut it fine. The important thing is also to have the ingredients as dry as you can, so you can toss the cauliflower fried rice quite nicely. Green beans, I'll just take a little bit less. And green beans will add a lot of crunch to the dish. Alright, spring onion. So spring onion. Now with the spring onion you can choose, I take the thick part and I'll cut it finely. And then the more soft part, the leafy part, I will just put on top of the fried rice once I finish to cook it. I'll finish the dish with the leafy part. Okay. Alright, now mustard green. Mustard green is really nice and very tasty. Goes really well with lemon as well. So I'll cut it and it's nice and crunchy. And the cauliflower fried rice is pretty quick dish to make. So you'll keep some of the crunchiness of the mustard green. With the leaf, I'll just cut a little bit, and again, like the spring onion, I'll put it on top of the dish. Oh, and I have the onion. So about not even half an onion, I would just have a quarter because this one I will make for myself, just for one person. So I will just make a pork of an onion. I like it sliced like this, but you can make it anyhow you want to do it. Let's go cooking. Alright, so I have a hot pan, or it's starting to get hot, and first I will just put a little bit of the pork fat, just a little bit on the pan. That will give me the fat obviously that I need. And what I will do is I will save the crispy bit of the fat, and then I will put it on top of the cauliflower fried rice when I finish the dish. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of fat building up. You don't have to use all this fat, but you see just a little bit of minced pork fat, and it's all happening. The thing that is good to use to cook with fat is that fat doesn't burn, so you don't have the toxic of it. Just make sure it's a good quality fat. So the fat is pretty much done. I will just drain it. I'm not gonna drain it, I'm just gonna take out the crispy bits so I can put it later. This one will go on top of the cauliflower rice after I finish. With the minced pork, what I would do is I'll just put the garlic, so a bit of garlic and a bit of soy sauce, and just to season it. So that will go inside the cauliflower fried rice when I start cooking it. Alright, so let's start. So I have all the ingredients here ready to go. I have my minced pork ready to go with the soy sauce and the garlic, and I will just start to toss all the ingredients together. So there's a good amount of fat here, which is good, and so my ingredients can be tossed really nicely. You wanna save it. You don't wanna make it too soggy, so you wanna keep it kind of dry, kind of not. Now I will do, as you can see, I will do, just move the ingredients to the side, and in the middle I'll put my pork, my minced pork. And I let it cook. Thing which is turmeric, a bit of cumin, and a bit of smoked paprika, a bit of black pepper, and a bit more salt. And I will really leave it like this for the minced pork to get some color on top, and then I will toss the whole thing together, and then we'll finish the dish. Okay, so the minced pork start to get some nice color. I will just toss it around, just like that, and then I will make another some room for the egg. Now I will put in the egg. So once the minced pork is pretty much done, I will put the egg, and then let the egg cook a little bit, and then I will scramble it inside the cauliflower fried rice. Slowly I will start scrambling it inside the pan, just like that. And then with the egg yolk, and then the whole thing together. So I will just mash the pork mince, and look how much color. It's really beautiful. And then the whole thing together. So you want to scratch the pan, the surface of the pan a little bit, just like that, because that's all your flavor, really. So everything is touched together. It's really a beautiful dish, really hearty, really super simple and super tasty. Super tasty, and you can just bring it to the table just like that. So what I like to do is I toss the whole ingredients together, and I just want to put it on the pan just to make sure that it's nice and crispy down the bottom. So just give it a bit of time on the heat and let it get a bit crispy. So you will hear the crispy bits start to catch. Okay, so what happening now is the pan is pretty much nice and ready. The food is really nice and ready. There is a bit of a crispy sound from the fire. So I'll turn off the fire now, and I will just put some of the spring onion and mustard green that I've cut before, and I will just serve it like this. Just from the pan I will serve it, which is really great to eat. I'm not gonna forget my crispy fat. That will make the whole dish nice and crispy, and will give it more texture and flavor. So textures give a lot of flavor as well. And last one, some peanuts. Really good, really goes great together. That's it, there you have it. And this whole pan is beautiful and full of love. Super satisfying dish. Cauliflower fried rice, keto friendly. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you on the next show.